Right, let's take the bus to Port Louis. I've left my house at 9 o'clock, so hopefully the morning rush is over. And it's one of those classic days where you're kind of playing dodgems with the clouds. At any moment one of them could let rain out on you and you'll get unlucky. Wait for the motorbike. I've decided to go just after 9 because that should avoid everyone getting to work, etc. Well, let's see how it turns out. End of season sales. Wow, it's not bad actually. Mauritius is a bit weird in that I don't think that's my bus. Nothing really opens early, but nothing also stays open late. Yeah, unfortunately that is the 215 Express to Port Louis. I don't quite know when they go. I just know you go to the bus stop and there'll be a bus there waiting and you just sit in the bus until it leaves. So I'm probably in for a bit of a wait. But anyway, it's less stress than I must be at the bus stop at whatever time. I think anyway. I don't know. What do you think? I can see the next one pulling in now. Yeah, this is Grand Baie Beach. A lot of tourists off on boat excursions at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's very cool. Unfortunately the sidewalk on this side kind of disappears, but there's one on the other side of the road, so you know. And if you're new here, I'm Ricky. Thanks for joining me, and if you're coming back for a second time or a third time or a fourth time, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so let's make our way to the bus and see what time he leaves and if we can grab a snack. Wow, those boats are full. And this is the Grand Baie street foods. Amazing. And just opposite them is where you'll find the express bus to Port Louis. Super friendly bus driver. He was like, yeah, this is the bus to Port Louis. He's leaving at 9:30, which is in like 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh, can I get some breakfast? He's like, yeah, you have time, have fun. Really cool. You gotta love Mauritian attitude. Special Rati cadets. Someone came and picked up a bunch of them. And they got the exact sort of little snacks I'm looking for. Look at that. Oh, and some roti. Right, so at the beach. 4 Gato Pima for 20 rupees. It's like $half. Amazing. Gonna enjoy a little bit of a snack before we get on our bus. Hot. Man. Listen to this. Despite its name with the pima in there, you'd think it's spicy, but they don't actually put any chili in it anymore. It's got that crispy fried outside. I mean, the soft inside. It's all made from dal. I think they're split peas or lentil. Help me out. Yeah, so you can stand here, enjoy the seaside, watch the tourists, eat your Gato Pima or whatever. They got so many things there. There's even like biryani. You can still keep an eye on your bus. So yeah, it's a pretty cool bus. The seats are quite tidy. They've got this encouragingly comfortable looking, like, you know, side thing, but like if your butt is that size. But it's not bad really. From what I've gathered, I think they leave every half hour. So yeah, now you know, just come here on the half hour. It's 48 rupees a person, and I think you want to get there a little bit early, maybe 10 minutes before, so that you're guaranteed a seat. There's still a few, but I can imagine it would get quite busy. Okay, the bus comes and stops by La Cosette on the way. But yeah, I'd suggest rather make your way to the start because it gets pretty full. bus to turn around. But as you can see, it's gotten pretty full. Something quite interesting. The bus actually stops on the side of the highway. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no traffic. And in case I didn't mention it before, the bus is air conditioned. And it's now 10:15. And we've arrived in Port Louis. Here we are in Port Louis. The bus stop is a little bit just outside of Port Louis, the main centre. So you kind of need to walk. I'm going to go with this way. So yeah, it's quite a big bus station, bus terminal I suppose. And then you're probably going to end up quite near the market, the very famous Port Louis market. Let's see. I'm aiming for the McDonald's sign, but I know you can't get there because there's no pedestrians at that crossing, so I'm going to probably hike inland a bit.
Bien sûr avec sauce salade. Je gagne tout ça là ici de Diamond Express.
Right, so I'm going inland a bit to hook up with the main road. That's not the main road. And hopefully I can get to the main part of town like that. You do need to watch where you're going in Port Louis. There's sidewalks, but they're a bit uneven. Awesome worn cobbled streets. Okay, perfect. So up ahead there is the Chinatown gates, one of them at least. So that road will be the main road that Chinatown's on. And here you've got the very, very old mosque. I'm going to go one further up to the main Chinatown road because I know that one's got nice sidewalks and things. And food. It's a grid pattern, so it's quite difficult to get lost. If you know that you're heading sort of that way and that way, you'll find it. Especially if you're walking, because if you're driving, there's one-ways and things, which can be a bit more difficult. But if you're walking, you're not restricted. You just got to watch traffic. I was admiring all the clothes and everything, but wow! Don't forget to look up. I think that must be new. I don't remember it before. And wow, the history here in Port Louis is quite amazing.
And then as soon as you get to the other side, it's all modern.
Ryan, how are you?
Good, thank you. It's just old and new together. I love that about Port Louis. Don't you love that about Port Louis?
I do. So I stumbled into this lovely looking restaurant. Actually fantastic menu. Looks delicious. They've even got like a bowl reverse but with noodles. I was very tempted, but then I saw that and that looks absolutely delicious. Got myself a Mirinda vanilla. Let's see what that tastes like. Ooh, it's really nice. It's kind of like Sprite but with vanilla flavor. Oh, it's yum. Check that out. Doesn't it look amazing? Nice rice noodle. Piping hot. Wow. See how it tastes. Let's try some of that broth. Ooh. Yummy. It's nice and savory. A hint of celery even. Ooh. Use a little bit of should do. noticing these things that are kind of like, I thought it was a noodle at first, but it's quite chewy. Maybe a mushroom. It can't be a mushroom. Any ideas? Pretty noisy, but I came to this place and got a haul of things. Okay, so let's try to find the bus back to Grand Baie. I must say, you do have to know what you're doing, or ask people. But the Grand Baie one is quite easy because, yeah, it's got its name on it. So excited to show you what I bought at that Chinese store. Here's everything I bought at the Chinese store. How cool is all this stuff? Sesames, sushi paper, wasabi. If you know, you know. This stuff is so delicious. Aged Chinese vinegar, pickled ginger, coconut milk. You can get it anywhere, but it was only 80 rupees. 760 rupees, which is I don't know, like $16. We're off. Seems like on the hour and a half hour. Promptly. Wow, felt like a really quick trip back. So it's like 40 minutes. Well, the beautiful Grand Baie beach behind us. Hope you enjoyed that trip on the bus, and it encourages you to come and take the bus. I'm definitely going to take the bus a lot more.